Hello everyone, I am going to show you a wrapped handle. We are going to end up with something like this. Let me switch that over, there we go. To start with, we are going to be practicing weaving for handles on a paint stick. I have a piece of 1/2 inch dyed reed. It really doesn't matter what color you're doing. It's we're just going to show you how to do it. I have a piece of 1/4 inch flat oval that we'll also be weaving with. I'm just going to get a piece of that ready. And lastly, we're going to be weaving with some cane. Okay, just make sure we're in the picture here. All right, so we are going to start by taking our cane, and depending if you're left-handed or right-handed, I am right-handed. I like to wrap clockwise. If you're left-handed, you'll just start with your tail out to the left and you will wrap counterclockwise. Other than that, it's exactly the same thing. So again, I'm going to start. I'm going to put a tail out to the right, I don't know, inch and 1/2. And I'm just going to bend it over and put it on an angle. And let me show you that. Just got it on the back on an angle. There we go. All right, I'm going to flip back over. So I am going to wrap around 3 times. That's 2. And when I'm wrapping across the back, I am catching that piece that I angled up. And I'm also making sure that the back is touching just like we want the front touching, okay? So we're going to do wrap 3 times around. Look at the back. Now, if you were doing this on a basket handle, where I'm wrapping right here is going to be, would be at the top of your rim row would be where those 3 rows end. So when you wrap around a basket, if you're thinking about your rim row, it would cover up that wrapping. Okay. All right. So once you have your 3 wraps, you're going to take, in this case, I'm using a piece of 1/2 inch red dyed reed. And I just slide it under those 3 that we did. And again, that's all going to get hidden when you do your rim row. And then I'm also going to take this piece of 1/4 inch and also just slide it down in there. And you will have to finagle with these guys to keep them centered. But I'm just putting them there. Okay. So once I have them all in place, I'm going to take one more wrap to secure everything. You can see they're going to want to wiggle for a while. Give this one just a little bit of moisture. Let's see if we can keep it from moving too much. Okay, and now we're going to start our pattern. And the first thing we're going to do is bring it around and we're going to go under this blue. So I'm going to take it under. Keeping the cane side up. Okay. We're going to make sure it's nice and tight here. We're going to wrap it around the back. We're going to take a look at the back. We want to make sure the back is just as pretty as the front. Going to wrap it back around. And now this time I'm going to bring it under the red. There we go. And we're going to wrap it around. Again, we're going to take a look, make sure it looks nice. Wrap back around. Okay, this guy's still wiggling around. We're going to come back. We're going to go under him one more time. So under that 1/4 inch. I'm going to line it up. Wrap it around. And then this is our 4th step in this, and that one's just going to wrap all the way around. We're going to capture everything, and we're going to make sure everything is straight. While you're working on a handle, when you are doing a wrap and you are adding in these extra pieces, they're going to want to either move to the right or the left depending on how you wrap. And so you do want to just keep finagling with them and just keep them nice and centered. And so we've done 4 steps for this wrap. We did this first one, which went over the red, under the blue. The second step, which went under the red and the blue. The third step, which went over the red, under the blue. And the 4th step that went over everything. And now we're just going to repeat that. So if you're ever unsure of what your next step is in this wrap, it's a 4-step wrap. We can count back 4 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, and that went under the blue. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to go under the blue. We're always keeping the shiny side of the cane, up. You can see the blues moving over there, so I'm going to do my wrap. I'm going to come around. I'm going to tell it, you get back in your place, boy. Get right back there. All right, the next one was under both the red and the blue. We're going to come under. Going to make it nice and tight. Everybody's lined up nice and tight against each other. Tight on the back. Again, flip it over. Make sure it looks good on the back. Your back should look as pretty as the front, because when you're doing it on a handle, from different angles, you'll see the underneath of your handle. And then I just gave it some water because I wanted it to, I didn't want it to dry out. Okay, 3rd step, we're going back under the blue, over the red, wrap around the back. And 4th step, boom, over again. And that's it. It's a 4-step wrap. Here's one that I did earlier. I used smoked reed in the blue just to kind of give you, just changing up the back color. Gives you a whole different look. You can do this with any size reed with, depending on the width of your handle, would be the look that you get. You could do it with multiple pieces of reed underneath and just, keep them together. You could use, instead of using cane, you could use 3/16 or smaller flat, or flat oval reed and do the same thing. So lots of ways that you could change it up. But I hope this gives you some ideas. I hope you give it a try. And I hope you have a great day. This is Laura Lee from Offerings of Wonder of Laura Lee. Give me a like, subscribe, share with your friends. Talk to you later.